you probably have had that experience when you go and like you visit an old relative, like one of your grandparents who's like in a nursing home. And, you go in and like kind of like soften your voice so you don't want to be like feel like scare them or like feel abrasive. And like if they make kind of anything resembling a joke, like you sort of fake laugh, right? Like you're like, oh, that's how they talk to him, interviewers on television. They like treat him like an old ailing grandparent, but one who is beloved. And like this is the most amazing thing about this whole thing with cognitive decline, which anyone who watches him for 15 minutes knows is true. The people who were the first ones to disseminate that storyline were not supporters of Bernie Sanders once the primary got down to Biden and Bernie. It was in 2018 and into 2019 when Biden was by far the leading Democratic candidate because of his name recognition and because of his 8 years as vice president standing next to Obama. It was Democratic establishment operatives, strategists, consultants, just like that whole DC professional Democratic Party class, which was petrified that he was going to get the nomination. When I started talking about cognitive decline and people started saying, this is a shitty low blow, you're just doing this to sabotage his campaign to help Bernie. And I was like, are you fucking crazy? Like, you're the ones who have spent the last year and a half on Morning Joe, in the Washington Post op-ed pages. I don't know if you remember, but there was a CNN debate when Julian Castro interrupted Biden and accused him of having contradicted what he had said 3 seconds ago. And he was like, Joe, did you just forget what you said 20 seconds ago? And then they interviewed Cory Booker and he said, yeah, if you listen to Joe Biden, you really wonder whether he's capable of carrying the football over the They were the ones petrified that he wouldn't be able to withstand the rigors of a campaign. The only thing that saved him was the coronavirus pandemic, which let him sit at home. And now they've like declared what we can all see with our own eyes. And what they themselves were saying all this time, it's declared off limits to say it, even though they're the ones who recognized first that it was true. And that's the kind of stuff that gets really creepy.